In the Paldea region, there is a special energy that seeps from the ground called the terastal phenomenon. Not much is known about terastallizing, but Professor Sada and Turo are researching this mystery, and well, I'm going to dive into their current research and tell you everything you need to know about the terastal phenomenon. My name is Unraveled, or Rav for short, and without further ado, let's dive into this new battle gimmick that appears in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Terastallizing is available to all Pokemon in the Paldea region. When a Pokemon terastallizes, its body will glisten like a cut gemstone, and a Tera jewel will appear on its head as seen in the trailers. At this time, we've only seen fire, water, grass, and flying Tera jewels. But there are Tera jewels for every type. In order to terastallize your Pokemon, you will need a Tera orb. Only a few selected trainers can wield a Tera orb in the Paldea region, and once you use it, it will lose all its held terrestrial energy. In order to recharge this energy and use it again, you will need to either visit the Pokemon Center or touch a crystal that is overflowing with terrestrial energy. More on this later. Next, let's talk about why you would want to terastallize your Pokemon in the first place and what benefit it can bring you. Every Pokemon has a Teratype. It is inactive until you use a Tera orb on your Pokemon, and then the Pokemon will lose its current typing and change to its Teratype. A Pokemon's Teratyping is basically a dormant inactive type that, unless stimulated with terrestrial energy, it will remain hidden. A Pokemon can have any of the 18 types as its Teratype. So, some Eevee could have the normal Teratype, while others could have the grass or water Teratypes instead. Terastallizing can enhance the power of moves as the same type as your Pokemon, or change your weaknesses. This is a bit complicated, so let's make a couple examples. You and your rival are down to your final Pokemon. You have a Gyarados, and they have a Raichu. This seems like a clear win for your rival, right? Well, if Gyarados has the ground Teratype, when you terastallize it, it loses its water and flying types and becomes ground type instead, which changes your 4 times weakness to electric type attacks to an immunity, giving you the upper hand. This is how terastallizing your Pokemon can eliminate its weaknesses. How does terastallizing empower your Pokemon's attack though? We'll look at 2 different Pokemon in this example. First, a monotype Pokemon like Eevee. You might think that having an Eevee with the normal Teratype is useless, but you might be surprised. If a Pokemon's type overlaps with its Teratype, it gains an even greater boost to its same type attack bonus, Stab for short. We currently don't know how much this effect has increased, so until more information comes out, we will assume that it will apply a Stab bonus twice. So if you terastallize Eevee with a normal Teratype, it will gain Stab from its regular normal type, plus a boost from its Teratype. So it gains a 50% bonus to its attacks twice. So a 1.5 times bonus multiplied by another 1.5 times bonus equals a 2.25 bonus on top of its attacks. Note, this does not include Pokemon abilities, so there is a chance that a normal Teratype Eevee with the ability Adaptability, which changes Stab to be 2 times bonus instead of a 1.5 times bonus, could stack with terastallizing, bringing it to a 3 times bonus, the same type attack. For our second example, let's use a Pokemon like Azumarill, which is a water fairy type Pokemon. Let's give it the water Teratype as seen in the trailer. This will give it a Tera boost to just its water type attacks, and not its fairy type. How are you planning on using terastallizing? Are you going to use it to increase the offenses of your Pokemon, or to increase their defenses? Or in other words, will you use it as a sword or a shield? Math is hard though, so let's move on to something easier. It seems like that any wild Pokemon you catch throughout your journey will have a Teratype that matches one of their regular types. So, how would you get a water Teratype Gardevoir, for instance? Well, through Tera raid battles, of course. That's right, the Sword and Shield raid battles are back, but better than ever before. They are much faster than they were in the last gen though. To enter these raids, you just have to find those shining crystals I mentioned earlier. These crystals will have a color that matches the Pokemon's Teratype in the dungeon. For instance, since this crystal is green, there's a grass Teratype Pokemon inside, and if you're lucky, you might find a unique Teratype Pokemon. By touching one of these crystals, you will not only recharge your Tera Orb, but you also can get the chance to catch a Pokemon with unique Teratype. Pokemon in these raids have a chance to have a Teratype that is different from their usual type or types. Once you defeat the raid Pokemon, you have a chance to catch it and add it to your team. That covers everything that we currently know about Terastallizing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As a side note, as an early purchase bonus, you can get a Pikachu that knows how to fly and has the unique Flying Teratype. This means that not only does it know the move that Pikachu can't normally learn, but that it also has the Flying Teratype, which regular Pikachu you see in the wild will not have. Just make sure to claim this gift before Tuesday, February 28th, 2023 in order to claim it, or it will be gone forever. What do you think of this new gimmick in Scarlet and Violet? Is it broken? Or is it a cool mechanic? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.